Hi everybody. So I'm doing another album review tonight. And tonight I'm talking about a Barbra Streisand album from 1975 called Lazy Afternoon. I love this album so much. This is one of my very most favorite Barbara albums. Gotta be my favorite album from the 70s for sure. So this is a great album. And this album was produced by Rupert Holmes, the guy who did the Pina Colada song, if you like Pina Coladas, that cool song. So Rupert Holmes produced this album with Barbara. He co-wrote a lot of the songs as well, and he wrote a lot of the songs too. So it's a really wonderful album. Wonderful. So the first track on the album is Lazy Afternoon. And this was a cover song that was done by other people as well. But Barbara did it, and Barbara said she wanted the feeling of like Alice in Wonderland for this song, and she really did an amazing job of capturing that too. It's really cool. It really, it's very whimsical sounding and just beautiful. Very beautiful. As you know, the lyrics of like Alice in Wonderland, like the tulip trees are blooming, you know, and stuff. That puts a lot of whimsical imagery, so it's very cool. Okay, so the next song is good. This is my favorite song on the album. This is my father's song. And in this song, her dad is very understanding. He's a very, very understanding father. He says, you know what, you're going to be whatever you want to be. So just be happy, basically. And then he dies, and it's just really sweet and very moving, because Barbara's own father passed away when she was young. So it's very special to Barbara to sing that, very, very gorgeous. I love to play that song on Father's Day. It's a very, very staple Father's Day song. It's gorgeous, really pretty. Okay, so then there's By the Way. The really cool thing about By the Way is Barbra Streisand had a part in writing this song. She co-wrote it with Rupert Holmes. So that's awesome, Barbara doesn't write music a whole lot, but she wrote that song. And the song has some really nice imagery in it too. It talks about like stealing some towels from a hotel in Tennessee. What an interesting line that was. So it's got some really vivid and cool imagery about it. It's really nice. Okay, so then the next one is Shake Me, Wake Me. She's like, shake me, wake me when it's over. Because like all her neighbors are saying her husband doesn't love her. And she's like, shake me, wake me when it's over, just say it ain't so is what she's trying to say. Okay, so then the next one is I Never Had It So Good. I love this song. This is a great song. So she's saying, she's never done all these things. She's never won a race. Her jokes don't end up funny. She's had doors slammed in her face. She's been chased by friendly dogs. I don't know what that means, but she's been chased by friendly dogs. And all kinds of weird stuff that's happened to her that she just can't catch a break. But she knows that this guy is good for her. Okay, so then the next one is Letters Across from the Mail. And that's really interesting, because she kind of sends a love letter to her boyfriend overseas, and she never hears back from him. So she assumes that he's gone. He just forgot about her. So then she writes an angry letter saying, just full of hate. She mailed it. And then she gets a letter back from him saying how much he loves her. So she's like, oh man, he's going to get that letter I sent. And he's not going to forgive me, and he's really not going to come back. So she was, it's really kind of a ironic kind of song, and it's really cool. Okay, so then the next one is You and I, really pretty, gorgeous, You and I, so pretty. It's very flowy and just really soft and very gorgeous. Very pretty song. So then the next song is Moanin' Low. This song, it has real like dirty blues, old jazz type sound to it. Really just like vintage sound to it. It's really nice. And Barbara really showcases her vocals really well in that song too. So then the next one is A Child is Born. She's talking about her and her husband having a child, and some parts of the child's face resemble her, and some parts of the child's face resemble her husband. You know, she says her smile is yours, but her hands are mine, or something like that. So it's really good. It's interesting because they chose to give her a daughter. It's just she never had a daughter. She just had one son. So I don't know why they gave her daughter in that song. I guess it's just like storytelling or something. So then the last song is White Spray. This starts off with some like blaring instrumental that's just loud. And then goes into the song, and she's talking about how her life is like a movie. Her life plays out like a movie. After she gets through watching the movies, her real life plays out like a movie. So that's an interesting comparison, and that song is really cool. Okay, so the album Wrote for Lazy Afternoon is beautiful, really beautiful. It's got Barbara lounging on like a bed couch kind of thing. There's all this ornate like decorations around her. She's in like a room that goes back, and there's a back part of the room at the back of the bed. And she's wearing like a lot of red, and there's a lot of red in the picture. It's really pretty, very 1970s looking as well, very retro looking. And it's just real nice. So Lazy Afternoon is a great album, wonderful album. If you like Barbra Streisand, I know you'll love it. You would love this album because it's really wonderful. Like I said, it's one of my most favorite Barbara albums of all, and I really love it so much. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to me talk about Lazy Afternoon by Barbra Streisand. And I plan on doing some more album reviews too. And I thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.